Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hadith of today is the continuity of our last dars, where we mention Deen. Deen is nasiha, sincerity and advice. And one by one we check that how Deen is sincerity and advice. So for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in detail, how is nasiha? Wali kitabihi, for the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how we show sincerity. Wali rasulihi, for the Prophet, how we show sincerity for the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. And today, wali a'immatil muslimina, the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam says that you show sincerity to the a'immatul muslimin, to your rulers, those who are in power. And this is also very important, that you should be sincere with those who are leading you. And this is actually to the wulat al-umur, basically for those who are in power, in authority. But if you look at the structure, anywhere where someone is leading you, someone is guiding you, whether it is in your family single unit, because the national structure is just like your family structure, just only extension, further and further, the more need, the more requirement, the more laws. But in reality, in a family, if someone is the head of your family and he is responsible as a father or as a mother, and you are not sincere to this head of the family, you are not listening to it as a child, is there any future for you? No way the child can benefit and can promote. The reason the child in his very limited knowledge don't know what is better for him or her and what is harmful for him and her. And especially in a very early stage, it is very easy they could be deceived. It is very easy they could be derailed. It is very easy that the wrong group, wrong friend, wrong company can take them out of track, and they completely destroy their future. And that's how exactly happen. Go to the families, those where the children are not following the instruction of their parents. The children are not listening to them. So the whole system is based on sincerity. The father and your mother is very sincere to you, but you have to show the same sincerity. And your sincerity is listening to them. Your sincerity is believing that they are in the reality, in whatever saying in my benefit, is not in their benefit. They are concerned about my future. They are concerned about my life. They are concerned about my well-being, and they are concerned about my welfare. Such a simple thing in a family unit, just only to understand. The same is all the way going to the highest level. When you have a big family, in a big family, when you have someone as a leader commanding and advising you. So if this person is wise enough to become your leader, and then you have appointed him as a leader, then be sincere with him. If every single day you are doing what you want and breaking this framework, so the family in a wider perspective will never benefit from it. The same in a national level. The nation make rules, and the country should be run according to the rule. Now in this rule, if every single citizen don't follow the rule, what will happen? It will be completely chaos. I give you last night in one of my others example, or I think it's a morning time, that they made a rule that on here in your local road, on Lee Bridge Road, is a 20 mile per hour. And when after 2 miles, when you go on a motorway, there is a less than 50 mile you can't drive, is a 70 mile. So if you don't follow the rule, there on the motorway you start 20 is a problem. Here you come on the 20, you start 50, it is a problem. You are creating in a both side case. You can't say, I like to drive here, it is a road, this is a road. No, the framework is very important. This is in my early days. But the same, so, wali a'immatihim, you have to be sincere with the authority. It means you have to listen to the authority, you have to follow the rule. You should be Allah abiding citizen, number one. And this is your sincerity. And now there are some people in the society, those who have influence directly to the authority. And the authority listen to them. Let's say there is a prime minister, there is a president, or there is a Amir, or whatever the status and the structure of the country. The person is a position as an advisor. Yes? Now this person, if advise this authority wrongly, the whole country will pay the price. But if this person advise him properly, the whole country will benefit. Have you seen the advisor around how they create a mess and they convince someone and they attack other countries and they destroy other countries and even they destroy their own economy. But afterward they realize that, what we did is wrong. So actually, one is the wrong decision, though decision made by this authority. But most important, all these people, those who are around as advisor, if they were sincere, rather than look at their own personal benefit, whether they will be bribed by someone, or rather looking their personal interest, where they are ideologically some kind of issue they have, ideologically they are extremists, or ideologically they hate any other nation, whatever is the reason behind, this advisor or these people, those who are surrounded by this main authority, whose yes and no make a big difference, these advisors, most of the time, any country pay the price of wrong advice. Yes? Do you remember here in Iraq war, the dossier. So the advisor was telling this and this, and end of the day, the Iraq completely destroyed, but this country pay the price. Completely pay the price. And so many issues is raised here. They had a long history of going things according to the and so many things. I'm not going in this detail. Afterward, though they regretting, though the Prime Minister apologizing, whatever you do, but you can't reverse the loss you have done. The innocent people you have killed, can you reverse it? The cities you have destroyed it, can you reverse it? The infrastructure which you destroyed, can you reverse it? In your own country, the division which you have created, can you reverse it? You can reverse it. So that's why, and nowadays in a modern day, if someone asks me the explanation of this, the showing of sincerity, in a democratic country nowadays, your vote is also a sign of your opinion. But here you have to use it sincerely. Not like third world country where next day is election, today if they invite you and give you nice biryani and chicken masala, and you are with the same party. If the other give you nice chicken masala and nice biryani and something, then you got it. Or sometimes they go for this on a family basis. We called it brotherly basis. And this is the reason, because you are not using your power sincerely. You are selling it on one plate of food, or you are selling it on your brotherly, on family basis, on friendship basis. Allah make you ashraful makhluqat. And with this title, when Allah said, this is, I am repeatedly reminding you, you are different in the creation. And it is not because I am saying to you, you are different. Your Lord saying to you, you are different. Your Lord saying to you repeatedly, وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. We have honored you, O the children of Adam. وَحَمَلْنَاهُمْ فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ. And in on the land, on the sea, we give you power. Things become you are benefiting from this, and you are traveling on this. In the sea and in the land, see how you are controlling everything. وَرَزَقْنَاهُمْ مِنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ. How beautiful things we made for your provision. وَفَضَّلْنَاهُمْ عَلَىٰ كَثِيرٍ مِّمَّنْ خَلَقْنَا تَفْضِيلًا. And many things, it is my creation, but as a creator, I gave you priority over others. So why you don't recognize your value? Why you don't recognize your status? Why you don't think that you are the ashraful makhluqat? Your approach should be different than those who are living in jungle like animals. They don't have any motive, they don't have any target, they don't have any thinking, they don't have any reasoning behind. Just like an animal deciding thing, I give you the status of Karramna Bani Adama, and you become Ulaika Kalan'am bal hum adal, become worse like animals. So in now modern days, when you say Wali Aimmatil Muslimin, to the ruler how you have to be sincere, with all other what I said before, the advisor, yes, they have a status. Everyone is not the advisor of the king. Everyone is not advisor of the president, of the prime minister. They have their own. These should be very sincere. Their wrong advice destroy the country, both sides. But you say, the ordinary person, what I have. In these countries, your voting power itself is advice. You use it sincerely. You don't use it because your friend said. You don't use it because someone is giving you on a minor issues, on a personal benefit. Our third world country, the biggest destruction, even with their democratic system, they are paying the price. Where is this? The people, Bani Adam, Karramna Bani Adam, but in reality, they are not reacting to according to this status. They are not every single person doing this level. And this is the same problem with our third world country, whether it is Asia, whether it is Africa. The same, they all have the same problem, common problem. They don't know what I am, how much power Allah gave me, what a status Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me, what influence Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted me. As a man, I have a lot of power. But if we are ordinary people use it together, we can change everything. We can change everything. But we are not using this one rightly. And the result is this, because we are not using it in a modern world, we are not benefiting from it. Those who become to the status of the advice, they have their personal interests, their own businesses, their own personal hate, like and dislike, their own business interests. Go read the international, well-established and reliable sources that when the authority was doing something and those who were in advice, whenever they give wrong advice, behind the scene they have their personal motives. Now well documented international, you can see that they have their personal motives, and the result is for their own personal motives, they let the people to die, they let the people to suffer, they let the countries to suffer, their own countries on the other side. But this is completely unhuman approach to something. Wali Aimmatil Muslimina, the sincerity level should be where you flourish and next country with you flourish. You flourish, next community with you flourish. You flourish. I'm coming down to the single family unit. As you as a family flourish, the next family flourish. In your single unit family, you don't show the sincerity to your own single unit of the family as a father and mother. Your house will not be in order. If you don't show the same sincerity to your community, the community will not be in order. There will be disorder. If you don't show the same thing in a national level, the nation will not be in order. There will be complete chaos and completely disorder. So here I can understand that how different level of people, they can show their sincerity to the people in authority, which will make a big difference. Everyone has his own level, and on every level they have to be sincere. So in this country, again I'm repeating, as a single person with your vote, you even have this power to show your sincerity. You don't sell yourself. You don't be influenced by someone. Decide whatever you think is 100% right. You will see how the change comes. If everyone thinks this way positively, but unfortunately, we are in the reality the slave of our relation, the slave of our parties, the slave of our group, the slave of our tribe, and the result is we all are paying the price for it. May Allah guide us. And tomorrow, inshallah, if with the will of Allah, the last part, وَلِعَامَّتِهِمْ, I will discuss it in detail, that how every single person has the responsibility that should be sincere to each other. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم علمنا بما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما اللهم اشف مرضانا يا رب العالمين واغفر موتانا يا رب العالمين. Ya Allah, make it easy for the people, those who are suffering all over the world, especially the Middle East condition. Everywhere is chaos. Ya Allah, save these countries, Islam, Muslimin, all those who are suffering. Ya Rabbal Alamin, make it easy for them. Ya Allah, protect us from further destruction, this Ummah, Ya Rabbal Alamin. This Ummah had paid a great price all the way from Iraq till now. May Allah make it easy for them, Ya Rabbal Alamin. And may Allah give our rulers wisdom to decide the right things for their nation, for their community. Bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahim.